Hi ladies. I just wanted to jump on here real quick. Let me fix this light here. I feel like I'm shadowed. Kind of better. And talk to you a little bit about doing a lunch program or a lunch party. So last night was insane, so much fun. We had 7 new girls sign up, and one already placed a 300 PV order. We had a couple order so that they could get that free color. But even if you already did that, I still want to at least run this idea by you. Hey, Tracy. So, okay. I'm going to try to put it all in order and try my best to be quick and to make sense. So, first I want to start with, in your first 30 days, you will get the Jumpstart program. So the Jumpstart program is basically you being able to earn 50% easier. It's actually our 40% category in your first 30 days is actually a 50% category. So you only need to place a 300 PV order. What's a PV, you ask? 1 PV equals $2. So a 300 PV order is $600 in retail. So you get $600 in retail for 50% off. So you're paying $300, obviously, for the $600 plus the shipping taxes. Ends up being like $340 and some change, $346, something like that. Okay, if you are right on at the 300 PV. Hey, so this is why, even if I know a few of you are signing up for the discount. A couple of you signing up for the discount and maybe do some sales, and then there's others of you that are signing up for to sell, to be, distributors. I'm gonna try to invite everybody. But I can only invite my friends. If you want to just invite your girls and Tracy, then at least they will get a notification to watch us. Okay, so you are that person that you're like, man, I don't really want, hey Danny, I don't really want to really go crazy and sell. Like if I sell to my friends, that's fine. Perfect. This is kind of who I'm talking to, because the other girls that are going to sell, like Danny, she did her launch party and was able to put her 300 PV order in. So for girls that are just kind of discount and a little bit of selling, this is, I guess, kind of more geared towards you and who I want to have watch this. Because $300 in product is a lot, and that is a huge opportunity that you have, and we want you to be able to take advantage of it. So this is how we would do it. Hello, is it just Casey? Like, am I just saying Casey, or is it, I want to make sure I get it right. Okay, so if we do a launch party for you, and this is how I run mine. I'm not sure how the other girls on my team. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. We'll do it, but I can guarantee it's probably pretty similar. So to be able to get you that $300 in free product, in the first 30 days, what we want to do is we'll start a launch party for you. You're going to create a group, and you're like, I don't know if I want to do a group, blah, blah, blah. Okay. 1, you can make it secret so nobody but the people you invite ever see it. So that is one thing. 2, it's super easy. So I'll kind of get to 3 and 4 of why we would want to have it later. But so you're going to create that group. You're going to invite a girl that is thinking about signing up. She has 1,300 friends. So assume half of those are women. I'm not going to have her invite 750 of her friends to her group. What you want to do is you want to do it like you would do a host, or like a party, an online party. If you have ever done an online party for like LaLaRue or anybody. Hi Tiffany, I'm just talking about launch parties, so you're just in time. So if you've ever done one of those online parties, it's going to kind of run similar to that. So what we're going to do is myself and Aubrey and Tracy are the only three that have a downline right now. So one of us, what we would do is have you invite, 50, 20, 25 to like 75 girls. And that's going to be our first day. And we're going to do it just like an online party. So we're going to post information. We are going to post selfies. We're going to ask if you have our product to post selfies. We're going to do interaction so we can try to get those people to see all those posts. Hi, Christy. I'm so glad you guys are all here watching. We are like, I know I would do a demo, and I probably would do I would say, kind of depending on how it runs, maybe like a 4 to 5 day launch party, maybe up to a week, kind of just depending. But I would more than likely, myself, I would do a Shadow Sense demo for you. And I would also, hi Jill, and I would also do a Lip Sense demo for you, especially if you don't have the product. Danny just did her launch party, but she has been a customer for a long time. So she's got a ton of colors, has applied it a ton of times, so knew how to do it. But she didn't have any Shadow Sense, so I jumped on her group and I did a Shadow Sense demo for her. So we would, like I said, for those girls just jumping on, we're basically just talking about a launch party. Regardless if you really want to sell or not, this is a great way for you to earn $300 in free product for yourself and be able to take advantage of that Jumpstart program. Even if after that 30 days you don't plan on selling, or if people approach you about it, you could do it. But we definitely want to try to take advantage of that and try to get you as much free stuff as possible. So over that 4, 5, 6, 7 days, again, just kind of depending how your group is. If they're super interactive and loving it, and you think they're going to order, it might be shorter. Or if they're loving it and they kind of need some more information, it might be longer. So it's just kind of one of those things where you kind of adjust as you go. So we'll do that. I will do that demo. I guess I can't speak for Tracy and Aubrey, but I'm sure they probably would as well. And at the end of the party, however many days that is, you will get the sales. So let's say day 1, we post some information. Day 2 is some more information. Day 3, I do a demo. Day 4 is where we're going to start posting. Let me back up. Let's assume we're doing a 7-day launch party. So day 4, day 5, I'm going to say, hey, we're putting in orders on Saturday, whatever day that is, and I will be sending out invoices on that day. So this is where you're building up your PV. So Danny, I'm using your example. If you're still here or not, I'm not sure. But she did her launch party. I think she started last Monday and then ordered yesterday. And she got over like 400 PV and was easily able to get a ton of free product. And I think she might sell some of it and then obviously keep some of it for herself. So what we'll do is we'll just post, and then she did all of her invoices last night. Takes a little time, obviously, because you're not doing it as you're getting the orders, but then it's all one lump sum. You're getting it at the end. If you wanted to send them out as you got them, you're more than welcome to. She actually chose to do a launch party before she signed up. So she wanted to make sure she was signed up before she did any of the sales part of it, like the actual exchange of money. But since you are all signed up, you could easily start taking payments as you go. So there's 2 different ways that you do it. You can do it. Okay, so now you're back to, but I don't want to sell. Oh, I just want maybe some friends, maybe some family, and I don't really want to push. Well, you don't have to, because this is basically like an online party. It's just your online party, and you're keeping all the benefits from it. So now you get that 300 PV, you keep all that order, and now your 30 days expires. Now you have that group, those people are in there. If you never want to post again, you don't ever have to. If you want to post, I'm I'm putting in an order in 3 weeks. If anybody wants something, you're more than welcome. I'll order it for you. You've already kind of done the process, so it's much easier. And then you can make a little extra money or put that money towards your product. You don't have to, just because you do this launch party doesn't mean you are like full-fledged, I sell lip scents, but you can totally take advantage of the opportunities that you have. So that is back to why you want to do a group no matter what. Even if you have, I know one of the girls I signed up, she said, I'm just going to sell it to my friends and family, like the close people to her. If she starts a group, if something comes up, again, she can make it a secret group. So only people she adds see it. No one can search the group. And you can just add information as you want. Again, if you're going to place an order once a month. Yes, Danny, exactly. The demo, just like, once people see it, I just have the bee gloss because I'm obsessed with it right now. I just had the bee gloss on, but once people see you rub it and see that it doesn't come off, they're like, what? I can't believe that works. But anyway, it's kind of, once you've kind of taken advantage of that 300 PV, then you can do whatever you want to with it. But I strongly, strongly, strongly suggest you jump on that 300. Yes, Aubrey. I know, you get a ton of orders with your demos. I feel like nobody watches mine. That's funny. I must be boring. That's why I'm like, I ramble. I ramble a lot. I know that about myself, but I still do it. So, to kind of recap, 300 PV. Oh, the other thing I want to touch on too is it's a little confusing with your first 30 days because your first 30 days can start at any day during the month. You have 30 days to take advantage of the Jumpstart program. So you order 300 PV today, tomorrow, the next day, you get 50% off all the orders. Once your calendar month, so we are in the month of January, so until January 31st, thank you, Aubrey, until January 31st, you are able to do an accumulation. So if you did a 300 PV and another 300 PV, you'd get 50% off each of those. It has to be 300 PV. It's not, you can't do 3 different 100 PV orders. It has to be 300 PV. So if you do 2 of those in the next, let's say, week, and then next week, or 2 weeks from now, whatever, still in the month of January, you do 150 PV, you have now reached 750 PV in that month, in January, our normal regular calendar month. Now, any order, whether it's 10 PV or 500 PV, you get 50% off. So once you reach that 750, now at least all the girls last night, and that have signed up this month, all of your 30 days are going to go into February. So your month PV your calendar month PV is going to start over, but you're still able to take advantage of that 300 PV order for 50% off for up until your 30 days is over. So whatever day that is, make sure you remember we have 31 days in January. So, if you start on the 14th, or like yesterday, a lot of you signed up on the 14th. Your 30 days is up on the 13th, not the 14th. So just remember that. Okay. Sorry, someone messaged me. Aubrey, was there anything else, questions that you guys have? Clarification? Did I kind of explain it to where you can understand it, or is there still some kind of... I just really wanted to touch on taking total advantage of that Jumpstart program, regardless of what kind of distributor you are. And we don't want anybody missing out on that if you're able, And, this is the other thing. So you're like, wow, 300 PV, that's kind of a lot. I don't know if I could do that. What's the worst that's going to happen? You stay at your 20%? oh well, you know, you're no worse off than what you were when you started. Or maybe you only get up to like 150. Thanks, Danny. 100, what is it? 200 PV, I think it switches over to 30%. So say you only get up to the 200. Wonderful. I needed someone that is kind of new to the whole thing to say it made sense, because that's what I was going for. But the worst that's going to happen is you get a bigger discount, or I guess you stay the same, but you're not going to be out anything. If anything, you're going to make a little extra money towards your order, or the best thing that could happen, all of your friends love it, and you're like, holy crap, I can make a ton of money doing this. Why did I just sign up for the discount? So, makes sense to you now, huh, Danny? That's funny because you've already done all of it. I'm glad it finally makes sense. So, again, if you guys ever have any questions, Tiffany, lip colors are, if you're on here, are you still on here? Tiffany messaging me. Just ask on here, girlfriend. Oh, I think she's off. She just asked how much lip colors were. So if you are on here, the colors are 25, the diamond collections are 30. Okay, she's not on here, but she must be. Okay. So Danny makes sense, Casey makes sense. Okay, well, I think that is all I really wanted to talk about. No, it's not. There was so much, and I didn't make a list, so I'm remembering. All of you girls that just signed up, as much as you're like probably overwhelmed right now already, make sure, even if you have to copy mine or copy Aubrey's, whoever you need to copy, post something about that January special when you get your group up and going. You never know. And it is such a great deal that obviously, as you guys know, there's no catch to it. So if people have kind of seen it and they're like, oh wow, that lip sets, and then they have you who they might be like close enough to feel comfortable with signing up, put it out there, and you never know what might happen, because it is so much fun getting people and like having a team, and it's great. I love it. So put that out there, and if nothing else, you'll make, if you're not selling a ton, you'll still make money off your downline too. So that's the great part about this business. So, all right, I will, Becky, I just told Aubrey that you're signing someone else up tonight, and she said, OMG. So anyway, great job. Keep up the hard work, root, and ask any questions you might have. I will be happy to answer them. Talk to you later, girls. See ya.